Hi Sagittarius, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your mid-February Cartomancy reading. I'm using the regular playing cards. As you know, that's what Cartomancy is. And I'm also using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. I was using the Lenormand for the first couple, but I'll tell you, I wasn't really feeling the vibe. I just wasn't everything I loved. So let's get on with these from my darling Sagittarius. I want to say thank you so much for the 7,000 views on the beginning of February video. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. You are my biggest supporters, my biggest supporters as far as comments, likes, views, and contributions. I can't say enough to thank you so much. And on that note, don't be afraid to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. They're all free, and it helps me so much, as you know, Sagittarius. So I hope things are going better for you. I don't know about you. I'm a Sagittarius, and last week was a write-off. I struggled so bad last week. It was tough. So let's hope we have better days to come here, eh, Sachi? Okay, let's get some vibes in there for you. Sagittarius, there you are. Sagittarius. February 9th and on into March. What do we got for Sachi? So, Chinese New Year, February 11th, in 2 days. For me, that is the real beginning of the new year. And it's the ox this year. It's the ox. So that's about, putting the work in. This is putting the work in, but with a lot more joy. You can see what you're putting your work in, and a lot of people will be all too happy to get back to work, right? So let's see what we have for you, my darlings. I'm going to take out a few of these for this reading. I'm doing a little bit different. I'm kind of trying some different things here and seeing what feels right. For me, it's all with the feeling. What feels right, what doesn't feel right, right? Right. You're supposed to say, right, Lynn, right. Ha 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 ha. Saggy. Well, this one, I don't know about you, but this one rings big time for me. Higher power. I've had to start journaling in the past little while just to get some of this stuff out of my head, just going around and around in my head. So I really hope that you're having better luck. So, Sagittarius, what do all my Sagittarius need to know? February 9th to March 9th. Tell me for my Sagittarius. Maybe March 11th, 15th even. Tell me what my Saggies need to know. That is the sign. That's it. It. I'm a hillbilly at heart, okay? So you're going to hear the hill come out of me every once in a while. The hills. I did it again. That's the second time I've done that. The second time. I just did this last reading. Jumped right over that one. What's going on here? There we go. And now we got that, and that. All right. Off to the races here. Okay, so in your present energy, you have the fates, okay? So the stars are aligning for you right now. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it's like they are. Well, I really hope they are. Because so the fates, and so it's kind of a time where we're leaving it up to the fates, because we just feel like there's nothing else I can do. What can I do? You know, and Sagittarius is very much a doer. You know, they need to know what they can do to help, to fix, to move this along, you know. And this is a time where you really can't do anything. You have to leave it up to the fates. The stars are aligning for you right now, but I don't think you can see it, or you know, or you don't know it. You don't feel it yet. You know what I mean? You have the Two of Hearts, the Ten of Clubs, and the Three of Clubs. Well, there's some sort of a meeting here. This says it could be passionate, maybe romantic. It's ultimately about love. There's some sort of you know, someone, romance is in the cards here. I'm going to tell you, this is a meeting that if you haven't had it, it's going to happen any day now. Okay. And it talks about, it could be a work contract. It could be, you know, because this is the end product. This is accomplishing something. Okay. And this is what you really want to accomplish. So you're in a meeting saying, you know, listen, and you might be saying in this meeting, well, I need security. I need stability. I it's not just about love, you know, what, there's other things we have to consider here. And it's also saying about working on it, like really believing that this can get here, but it's, you're going to have to work on that to make something out of it. You know what I mean? And of course, at this point though, like I don't think you know exactly what to do. You perhaps are waiting, you know, for some sort of contact, communication, because and usually I think you're the one, Sagittarius, that steps in and gets things moving. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, but this is a situation where you're like, no, I'm not doing all the work here. I'm not doing it. It takes two to tango, not one. So this is kind of where you're at right now, all right? So coming in, breathe, breathe. Very celestial card. It looks like perhaps doing some meditation, right? Becoming still, because the things are going around. You need stillness. You know, it's like I need, and like I said, journaling, right? I'm journaling because I gotta get this stuff out. It's just going around and around and around. And so meditation might really help. And meditation is about breathing, focusing on the breathing, in the nose, out the mouth, in the nose, out the mouth. And if that's all you think for 10 minutes sitting there, then that's fine. You're not supposed to think about life when you're in meditation. It's all about the breathing. You also have the Nine of Diamonds, the Six of Diamonds, and the Queen of Hearts. This Queen of Hearts is a blue-eyed person around you, Sagittarius, unless you are blue-eyed yourself. This could be male as well. This person is very loving, very sweet, sensitive, but really caring and loving and helpful and all that sort of thing. I'm seeing some sort of a challenge here. There could be some challenge here. Also, you know, it's wanting to take steps. It's ambitious thoughts and wanting to take steps, okay? but I feel like it's very careful. It's trying to be very careful. Also, I think two people are trying to work for together for the same object. They have the same focus in mind, and it's talking about working together, moving forward together. Something to do with finances here too. There's something to do with money. You could have something come out, like whatever it is, if it's with money, you don't have to worry. Like you're going to come out of this all right. All these cards are red. So this is a yes, you know. I'm not saying you're going to come into money, but I'm saying you're not going to lose any. All right? You're not going to lose any. You may get some money coming to you though, but I don't want to promise you. I'm thinking it may come out fair where you don't have to pay, or you don't have to, like, you're not seen as doing anything wrong or something like that, right? Um, on your mind, there is a deep knowing. I think this is talking about beyond what we can see or hear or feel or touch. You know, it's beyond anything tangible. There, you know, sometimes it's thought of the same as when for an empath, and when you can feel something and someone says, "Well, how do you know?" And you're like, "I just know. I know. I can feel it." You know, it's hard to explain unless it's happened to you, like where a situation and someone said something, and right away you're like, that's it right there. That's it. You know what I mean? And you know, without any evidence, that that's what it is, that that's the truth, or that that's, you know. And you know, here's these stars lining up again for you, eh? Like starting to come together. You have the eight of spades, the six of spades, and the seven of diamonds. Okay, there's some sort of words that have been said here that was a bad move. Someone went too far, okay, and said some, what they said, I bet you they want to take back. I'll bet you any money they do. And I think they wish that they wish they could take that back. Okay, I think you do too. I think someone said something to you that is very hurtful. Could have hurt your feelings. Could have been spiteful in some way. But the thing is that you have to know. I think you do know, even though this really bothered you. I think you do know this is about themselves, not about you. What people say and what people do are because of themselves, not because of you. Like when someone says, well, it's because you did this or you, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. You know, we decide, we make choices. We can choose not to, or we can choose to go ahead and do it. You're right. We have a choice, right? And in this, but I feel like you know this, even though it's hard on you. And there's something about this that is, I feel like it's divine intervention, you know, in a way that, because I think it's supposed to happen, even though it's weird. You know, it seems weird. It seems like there's steps taken forward, and then there's steps taken back. And you don't feel like you're getting anywhere in this situation, is what I feel like. You don't really feel like you're getting anywhere. In your work or ambitions pile, you have happy, happy. All right. Happy, happy. You see, she's standing on this eggs. There's some sort of celebration, but there's a keyhole in here. All right. The key to your happiness. It's so interesting that this egg, it's an egg, first of all, and an egg is birth, right? The egg carries the baby, the seed, whatever, it's birth. And so it's still in there, right? It's still magically making whatever is about to be birthed, okay? And it says that you have the key to your happiness. You have that, and we do. You know, just like I said, people do things because of themselves, okay? So we think to ourselves, or we should think to ourselves, is this going to make me happy to do this? Is it? Is it going to bring me joy? And if it isn't, then we don't do it. We do not follow through. Right? This is our new contract, is that we want to do things that bring us joy. Whether it's a conversation we're having with someone, you know, a job that we're doing, a place that we're living, whatever it is. And in this particular situation, it's to do with a King of Hearts. Okay, this is a blue-eyed man. Could be a woman too. It's funny, it's the mate to the queen over here, okay? And there is an obstacle, it seems, here. I'm going to tell you something here, Sagittarius. For this person, you are the only one for them. You. And they don't know how to get you. They don't know. There's a barrier. They can't figure it out. It's like really complicated for them. It seems that it feels like you are the key to their happiness, right? You are the key. But there's a barrier there. They cannot figure this out, how to get this, how to get you. They want you. Sorry, I'm laughing, but it's adorable. It really is. Oh, we got a 10 and a 3 reflection here. There is work to be done. This person, I think they believe in you. They think that you're there, you're meant to be, or something like that. They really got, you know, they've got tunnel vision, and they see you, and that's who they see. You know, and that is love when you can't even see anybody else, right? In your exterior influences, you have unfinished business. Another egg, I notice. So, oh, unfinished symphony. Sorry, I said business. It says symphony. All right, unfinished symphony. So there's something that's been partly written here. You know, it's part of a story. The story is not finished yet. It seems like there's more to come. I just love this woman. Look at this woman sitting on this egg. She's got every color of the rainbow on. You know, she's made to look like a jester or a fool in some way, perhaps not really knowing. It seems like she doesn't know where she's going, or she doesn't really finish what she starts. Okay, but you are going to. You are going to, oh, someone is thinking about you. Here's another 3. There's going to be a lot of action this month for you, Sagittarius. A lot of action. I see 3 3s and 2 6s, and they're all action cards. They're all about propulsion. Propulsion, yes. Propulsion. I love using new words. It's not a new word, but I don't use that one very often. So there's something that was worrying you, okay? You were concerned about hmm, I get the feeling you were concerned about someone's intentions for love. Someone's You were concerned about a wish, you know, coming true in the home, at home. Something about home, okay? Um, there also could be some sort of a gathering coming. You may at someone else's house. I feel like there's some sort of gathering or something coming up at someone else's house. Like I said, someone has unfinished symphony with you. There's something they want to continue or complete, or and it's in their heart. You know, they have feelings for you. There's no doubt about this. With this four of hearts, you got the two of hearts. And again, I feel like, in some ways there's nothing you can do but just wait and let it play out. Um, I have a feeling in the past you're used to, like I said, getting things going. If they haven't gotten going enough, you'll step in and say, "Okay, what's going on? What's the hold up? What's the hold up here anyway?" And then your foundation is higher power. That's the number four. I really like that that is here. Again, there is a key. A key. Yes. My dear, my dear, my dear. Higher power. Um, I'm kind of seeing the is it the sacral chakra that's right there? There's like the heart chakra, and then there's the is this like the sacral at the top of the stomach? But anyway, there's someone's face in the center, in her center, right there where your center is, right? And there's something going on here. It says higher power. It's again, I'm feeling like there could be like some sort of a spiritual ascension. Also, too, I feel like you're learning something here. You're going through a growth spurt. A growth spurt, though, spiritually. This is spiritually. You might be being tested spiritually. And spiritually is not just, how you feel about God or your religion, but how you handle situations, people, yourself, um, your your what you will allow to influence you. you I feel too actually might reach a part of yourself that is in touch with a higher power if you haven't been before. There's some of you that already have that know what that is. That's God for you, or it's Allah, or it's what Ganesh, you know, the creator. But there's some of you that don't have that. You've never been able to really grasp on to a specific uh, power and feel, believe it, feel it, be guided by it. I think there's a lot of you that haven't really been able to grasp on to something. you know, whether it's Buddha or what it is. I don't know. And I think this is a time when you're going to be able to. Okay, it doesn't have to have a name if you don't want it to. You can just believe that there's something more powerful than yourself, right? And that you don't have all the power to control all this, to change all this. It's you are a part, you are a grain of sand. You know, you are a grain. There's so much energy and other things that affect the outcome of situations. And in this, I think you are really learning how to let go of some of that control. You know, I think that might be some of the thing here that you're dealing with is control. And the more we try and grip on to something, it feels like the more we're losing our grip on it, right? The more it slips between our fingers and we don't have it anymore. And so this is our struggle with control at times, okay? Not everybody, just some of you, all right? Some of you already know who your big person is, who your grand person is to you that helps you get through. Woo, this is really nice. Five of diamonds, eight of diamonds, and the 10 of diamonds. How sparkling. Very, very sparkling. There's definitely changes to your finances coming, Sagittarius. You are going to be getting news. You're going to get, if you haven't gotten it already, this is communication coming in because this is money talk. Okay, you're talking dollars here. Okay, you could be negotiating a price with someone for something. Okay, it could have something to do with a move, a home, you could be purchasing like a vehicle, a house, um, something that's going to cause change in your life. I feel like you're researching, you're looking to purchase. They say don't buy anything until after, well, when we're in a Mercury retrograde, and right now we're in a Mercury retrograde until February 20th. So if you're thinking of purchasing something, wait another couple of weeks, okay? To do that. But you are in negotiations, you're talking, you could be investigating, researching, you could be looking online, trying to find the right one, what you want here. Um hmm. Your talk, yeah, it's money talk. Yeah, I get the feeling you're buying something. Um, One, two, you got three tens. You got a lot of things that you're accomplishing this month too, because the tens means that you've accomplished it. You get it done. You know, you figure it out. So there's a few things that you're figuring out here. One of them is an obstacle that you're figuring out, okay? I'm going to tell you that obstacle, the only way to figure it out is through love, kindness, forgiveness, you know. Yeah. Oh, look at this. This is a surprise. A change in the wind. And boy, is there ever. I got to tell you a few things about this card. First of all, they're traveling, they're moving, they're on a moving vehicle. Okay. And this is almost like a little home, like a little house, a little tower. This little person is just sitting there on the edge, like enjoying the ride, enjoying the view. Um, Yeah, yeah, I think definitely something new is coming, a change for sure, because you have all these threes and sixes. You're making tracks. This is a three, one and a two equals three. Um, the zebra is that different horse animal, right? It's very distinctive markings. It's really the only animal. No, I guess it isn't the only one. One of the very few that actually has stripes. But it's not like you're incognito either. You're riding on a zebra. It's not exactly, don't notice me. I I'm not here right now. It's extremely noticeable. Everyone's going to know about it. This change that's coming. Four of diamonds, queen of diamonds, five of spades. So the four of diamonds is it's very much like this card here, change in the wind. It's very much like this. This is some sort of undecided in a financial decision. You haven't quite made up your mind yet about, you could be making a choice, something like that. There could be a green or gray-eyed woman. She could be older, gray hair, white hair, platinum hair. She also, I see her as the older woman quite often, but she also, if she's younger, she could have red or strawberry blonde hair. Okay. And the five of spades. Now the five of the spades is a loss. It's some sort of a loss here. This, yeah, you could decide to do this change, to make a change because of some sort of a loss. This person could have suffered a loss or has lost something, lost some money perhaps, something like that. And because you have this five of diamonds over here, right? I get the feeling these two are connected, I think, in some way. I think that these two piles are going to benefit one another, all right? Perhaps this person needs to sell something, and by you buying it, it's helping that person, that woman. This person also might want to, is there's a change in the woman or in the wind for this person. This also could be you, Sagittarius, if you have green or gray. Could even be blue-eyed too, but I kind of see green, green eyes. This person also could be coming involved in this change somehow. They could be undecided if they want to participate or if they want to be like if they want this change. They could be undecided. That there could be some sort of fear that they'll lose out or lose something in this. Um, the only two women you have are the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds. Blue-eyed woman, green-eyed woman, and then this blue-eyed man. All your cards are really positive. There's a lot of good things. There's financial change coming for you for sure, Sagittarius. You do have a couple of obstacles. One of them, I think, someone else. It's someone else's problem. It's not yours. There is some sort of obstacle in love. It could be you could have a barrier up yourself as well. Okay, you could have a barrier up because you know I think, maybe before you didn't, and you let people get by on little things. Oh, they seem like oh, they're friendly. Oh, they're generous. Oh, anything. And it didn't take anything for them to gain access to you in your life. And you might have raised the bar a little bit up here now and said, you got to prove a little bit more to me to get in my good graces. Not your good graces, but your affections. Your affections, perhaps. You might have, you know, a grade up here now where below it could have been down here, and just any old buddy could just sleep over there. Not that you were doing that, but I mean, you gave everyone an equal chance, perhaps, and now you're like, no, I've got a couple of rules now. Yeah. So I think you've learned your lesson in the past about it's not a barrier. It's a kind of a protection, and it's also saying, you're going to you got to measure up. Basically, you got to measure up. Okay. Um, I see all these tens, but not really any aces. So it could be, you know, um, a little bit of a delay before you jump into your aces. Okay. You're tying a lot of things up this month, the rest of February and part of March. You've got some things you still got going. You got your hands in some cookie jars that you got to get those tied up first before you can go open any other things to get going. You got too many things on the go now. Okay. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. But you're getting it done as you do, Sagittarius. You're getting it done. Anyway, the biggest thing here, the two biggest things here I see are love and money. Love and money. And you got both coming to you this month. So keep me posted. I'll keep you posted too. I'll let you know. I'm waiting on that too. Anyway, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, happy Valentine's. Have a nice Valentine's. Even if you're single, get yourself a little box of chocolates, or you don't have to do anything. I don't really celebrate Valentine's myself that much. I am more of a St. Patrick's Day person. I'm also very much into Halloween. Those are my two big days to celebrate. So, also the Chinese New Year on the 11th, and there's something else here too. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Only 88 more sleeps until the campground opens back up again. 88. I'm so excited. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. This ad-free video is brought to you by Aquarius and Pisces at this time. It's their birthday time and their time to send in their annual $25 contribution to the channel, which I so appreciate. Helps me a lot with my bills, my phone, my internet, my rent. I'm just like you. Working class girl. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Love you so much. Okay. Bye now.